everyone. I'm here today to talk about this man here album, Concrete Garden. What's going on with that album?
We a lot been put in. You know what I'm saying? We've been working on it for, I can say, a year now. We recorded our first song a year ago.
Okay.
And I ain't want to just record some songs and put it out.
Okay.
You know, I really wanted to transition and tell the whole story. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of stuff went into it, like a lot of changes done been through it. And everything that I done been through is in the music. It's most definitely in the music. So you can listen to the number 2 song and you gonna hear about my whole life. You listen to the number 3 song and you hear a little bit about my love life. You know what I'm saying? Number 4 song, everything is me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all non-fiction. Non-fiction. If I told a lie on that CD, y'all strap me down right now.
You're still here, so it's some real shit.
Yeah.
You got a great producer on your team.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm hearing that he's featured in some of the music also. He's singing on the tracks. The beats is hot as heck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with good music and real shit. Put it together, you make a hit. Tell me what's something going on with you.
Man, I'm cool, you know, music all day, 24 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, no beat, no sleep, just beats, you know what I'm saying, just grinding all the time, constantly, you know, me and 31 putting together some real smash hits, man, you know, people feel the music, you know what I'm saying, it's real music, you know, it's not just some little stuff he's saying just to make people move around, it's some real shit, like, you listen to the lyrics, you know, you're gonna feel that shit, you know, real recognize real, so. The music taking off, you know what I'm saying? Getting it in, man, you know what I'm saying? It's our year, you know what I'm saying? 2013, shit is going down, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all be on the lookout for anything we drop, you know, because we dropping, we working constantly, you know what I'm saying?
You hear that shit? This single, Concrete Garden. Tell me how all that started, you know what I mean? Where did the beginning of it? What happened? I know you made the beat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did the story go?
I was in the studio, you know what I'm saying, making the beat. In 31, you know, he came through, you know, he's chilling, man. As soon as he heard the beat, he just started goddamn spitting, just going in, like, you know what I'm saying, off the top of the dome. And you know, he was like, man, you know what I'm saying, he got a story to tell over the beat. And everything just came together, you know, then Kyra came through, did the hook, you know what I'm saying, and knocked it out, and the whole song just came together, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it's a perfect song, you know, to explain who he is as a person, you know what I'm saying, as an artist. It's some real shit, like, talk about, you know, where he came from, the struggle he had to go through to get to, you know, to becoming the man he is today, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, perfect song for the beginning of the mixtape / album, you know what I'm saying? So, it just came, everything just came together, you know, stuff just, you know, it was perfect, you know, when he spit it, it was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the most serious artist that ever came through here, because, you know, a lot of other cats, even major artists, like, they'll put together some stuff and thank other people in here, but, you know what I'm saying? The man 31 here, you know, he spit the shit from his heart, you know? And we both got down, could see eye to eye, because we both been through the struggle, you know what I'm saying? We both was homies before, you know, when we had talked and chopped it up at first, it was like, shit. You know, he on what I'm on, so it was an automatic chemistry right there, and we just been making hits ever since, you know what I'm saying?
So, now this song, Concrete Jungle. No, I keep saying jungle. Concrete Garden. God damn it, Concrete Garden. Alright, it's about you and your wife. You heard the beat, you just automatically felt it, you just went in, you know?
Yeah, I feel like with most, I don't say most others because I don't know how they think. You know, with me, I feel like you ain't, when you choosing or when you picking your beats, you don't go into it with, okay, I want to do this type of song, I want to do this type of song. Because I feel like the beat gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? The beat gonna tell you what to put on it. You know what I'm saying? So when going into it, I wasn't trying to do this particular song, but when it just told that when I listened to it, and you got I forget how the drop go, but y'all listen to the Concrete Garden featuring Kyra Quartet, and you listen to the beat, it grabs you in a certain type of way where you don't wanna go throw no bowls or little folks, or you just wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna just hear some real shit, you know what I'm saying, and they just grab my soul, man, and I just put my soul on them. That's it.
So basically it told a story, right?
Yeah. And I feel like my story needed to be, I think being where I'm from and being known for some of the stuff that I've done, that a lot of people that know me really gonna feel it, but the people that don't know me or that ain't never seen me gonna feel like they know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, from that song, because I put it all out there from the time I was born to my dad really not being there, him being on dope, to him having me in a dope house at a young age, you know what I'm saying, to my teen years, and I had my children, I had my older 2 children when I was 17, and to when I caught in charge when I ain't had nothing, then being homeless, being turned around and turned that to a penthouse. It's all in there. Whatever you want to know about me, listen to it. Concrete Garden.
Off of the Concrete Garden, you say you was homeless.
Yeah.
How long has that been?
I was homeless from June 2009 to June 2010.
Okay, now when I think of homeless, is just that you didn't have no place to go and you was outside.
See, actually, the whole story behind it was I had got in some trouble with some firearms, and I was young. You know, I was like 19, 20, and the judge. You know, when you young and you go before the judge, he asks you, what you doing, what you like. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any plans? And I had no plans at all.
And you told him no plans?
No, I told him, you know what I'm saying? I told him, hey, I'm finna go to school. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, but I actually had thought about it, you know what I'm saying? But I know in my current situation that I couldn't afford to go to no school, and my mama couldn't afford to send me to no school, you know what I'm saying? Finance my living and all that. So, but I had told him I was going to school, and he started asking, and I told him it was a school in Orlando, Florida, the Motorcycle Mechanic Institute, you know what I'm saying? And he asked me a lot about it, and I told him because I already knew about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually had thought about it. Right. And he was like, okay, well, I tell you this. He asked me when school started, when it ended, and he said if I brought him a certificate, then I wouldn't have to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because they were sending me down the road for them charges. You know what I'm saying? I got caught like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? They were sending me down the road. How old I was? About 19. Okay. 19, 20, something like that. And, but he did give me, like, I had to do some weekend jail and some community service. But I had to do all that before I went to school. You know what I'm saying? So, in the school, they don't provide you with no dorm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they had people that were going to school down there that needed roommates. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to move in with a nigga I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Right. Stay with a nigga I ain't know. I don't trust now nobody these niggas. If I ain't never met your mama, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never met my mama. Right. You can't say we cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really feeling that. And then again, I couldn't find a job down there, so I had no means of paying rent for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? My mama couldn't afford to pay her rent and rent for me. You know what I'm saying? She was really my only support system. You know what I'm saying? And I had a girl, so she would help me out too. But I had a truck, you know what I'm saying, a Ford Explorer, and that was my home. Right. I'm saying? I parked at a hotel not too far from the school. And shit, I slept in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it just, niggas don't really know. I don't understand why I'm so hungry and why I just go so hard. Cause a lot of niggas ain't never had to go through that shit. Like,
tell me a little bit something about John.
Man, John Boy, I was a young nigga, came out here with a keyboard and a money order. And, I was living with my uncle for like a week. And he was like, I'm going to Iraq. He handled all the bills. And I started doing beats up at this spot in the trap house. I'm not gonna say no name, you know what I'm saying? you know, it was everything in there, you know.
Right.
The white, the weed, the pills, everything. And I was in the room right next to the kitchen, and I made like a beat a day. He give me $100 a day. And you know, being 19 at that time in Atlanta, shit, where I'm from, $100 a day is good. You know what I'm saying? And, I just kept doing that. And then I talked to my dude who was running the spot. And like, man, they bust up in here, man, I'm going to jail for life. And I don't even fuck with none of this, you know, I just fuck with the music. You know, he respected that and bought a church and turned the church into a studio and had the other stuff separate, you know, so. Yeah, then a lot of stuff came from that, you know, just grinding, you know, speed it up, just grinding, working, doing beats for as many people as possible, selling beats and mixing and all that. I just kept adding on to my studio, you know what I'm saying? Putting all my money back into it, and I finally, you know, got out of the little spot that my uncle was staying there. We went to Iraq and all that shit, and got me a little apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. Started my studio in there. Started putting out flyers all over the city, like 5,000 flyers at a time. You know, just grinded. You know what I'm saying? Kept grinding.
What was your flyer saying?
That's my first flyer right there. See how skinny that was. But you know, like studio time back then, I think I was charging like $25 an hour.
You was doing it at your house?
In an apartment. Yeah, okay. In an apartment in Marietta, Georgia. You know, yep. Everybody on the west side knew me already, cause that's where I started off doing beats, and all the street cats knew me, cause they was all coming through there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that's why I made Young Vet introduced me to a lot of DJs and all that stuff. And just kept grinding, you know, and started working with shit. One day me and my girl was in the car. I had a girlfriend back then. You know, she was like, I was like, man, I gotta work. Young Jock was on the radio. I was like, I gotta work with artists like that, like major artists, you know what I'm saying, praying and stuff. And then shit, 2 days later, Young Jock was at my front door of my apartment. yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. I was going to church every Sunday, you heard me? I was going to church, and it just happened like that, and I did a joint on his album, and then after that, you know, that was my first major placement. After that, you know, I put out that flyer right there in the middle.
Okay.
Shit, you know.
See the progress with the flyer?
Yeah. No progress, and clientele just started just going crazy. You know, I found myself in the studio 10, 15 hours a day just recording, you know, making money, and you know, just kept going with it, man. And more doors opened up, you know. And I work with, you know, Future, Rocco, Diamond, Lil Scrappy, Gangsta Boo, Pimp C. Before he passed away, I talked to Pimp C on the phone, man. He was like, man, I fuck with your beats, man. He's like, you the underdog, man. You know, he's like, man, you better than a lot of these niggas, man. A lot of these niggas on top can't fuck with you, man. You the underdog, keep doing your thing, man. You know, don't stop for nobody. And then, you know what I'm saying, a week and a half later, the man died, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I just, you know, kept it in my mind, just kept going with this shit, you know. Adding on, all money I make, I invest back into this shit, you know.
One time for Pure Exposure Media. Pure Exposure Media. I am 31. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Pure Exposure Media, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? John Boy Building, checking in with my dog 31, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Pure. 100.
What up, though? You got Nitso, CEO of 14 Entertainment LLC. Want to give a big shout out to Pure Exposure. We see y'all out there grinding. Y'all also, I see y'all with Christian Lomax. Man, y'all got a winner in that one. Look out for our projects also. I got Charlie Rat about to drop Gorilla. Young Trouble about to drop Young and Reckless. And me, of course, I'm about to drop the one for the Woodrow compilation. So check that out. Man, much love to all y'all, man. 1-4.
What up, though? This is Miss Pure Exposure Media, Pure Exposure Magazine. I'm here today with Detroit Sekret. She got a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? She's our secret, because we from the motherfucking D. Tell us what's going on with you.
Well, I got my calendars out. I got the Sekret tees, the baseball tees.
It's the calendar right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex tape. I got the actual sex tape, mixtape coming out pretty soon.
Okay, question. Let's go back to the sex tape. For all you niggas that don't know, you fucking with this girl, talking about want to see something visual. It's a mixtape. Tell them a little bit about the sex tape.
Okay, pretty much the sex tape is me selling sex, no penetration.
Okay.
You know, everything I do is sexy. Everything I do is about sex.
Okay.
I'm selling sex.
You selling sex. Alright. That's a real shit. And you know what? You always gonna make money selling sex. So it's a real motherfucking G shit. How long you been doing what you doing? Are you from Detroit?
I'm from Detroit, born and raised, east side. I've been doing it for publicly about 4 years.
4 years. So, do you rap anything or you rap?
I rap, I sing,
Okay.
I write, I can play a couple instruments.
Yeah. So you produce too?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Tell me, do you record your song too?
I started off recording myself. Now I've switched my equipment and programs, and I don't know how to use those yet.
Okay.
So I'm currently working with a few different producers around the city.
Okay, so you know about style. Okay. Let's talk about the calendar.
Okay.
I know I'm switching up and shit. I don't like shit. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brand new, 2013. You got 12 different pictures in here, all of Sekret. Sex tape. You know, every song I have that's coming out on my mixtape is gonna have something to do with a picture that's in here.
Okay. So let's talk about the sex tape.
The actual sex tape I made is nothing recent. It's a few years old. I was in Canada for a site called Dirty Dime.
Okay.
Now that people have been Googling me, they've been finding it, and then, you know, try to pass it around like, hey, you know, Sekret got sex tape. Okay, you know, I know it's there. So now you know it's there.
Okay, so now we're talking about the for real sex tape.
Yeah.
Oh, I was slow. I was slow a little bit. Okay. So there is a sex tape. It's a sex tape and it's a mixtape sex tape.
Yeah.
Dig that. Now, let's talk about the sex tape, the mixtape.
Okay, my mixtape, I'm actually still working on a few songs on it. Got a few features from around the city. It'll be out soon. It's just pretty much in production. You know, I'm getting my tracks together so I can get my CDs made and get them out here. You know.
Exposure, CDs. Yeah. Do you have a single that you're pushing right now?
Right now, I actually just did a new single Thursday, and I performed it yesterday at the Ebony Showcase. And it's called Dumb Ho.
Dumb Ho.
Yeah.
What you talking about, these dumb hoes? What about the dumb hoes?
You know, broke bitches, you know, wearing fake shit, thinking they the shit. No, I have to let them know, you know, pretty much a broke bitch anthem.
Broke bitch. Oh shit, you hear that? You broke bitches.
You know, quit faking.
For sure. Do you have any videos out here?
I have a few videos for a few songs that I have out. One is Ash Drop. It's actually a trilogy. Ash Drop, Body Rock, and Bad Niggas Everywhere.
Okay.
So if you search Detroit Sekret on YouTube, you can find all my videos. Also, I have a website, DetroitSekretOnline.com. All of my videos are there as well.
Name some of those features that's on your album.
I have a Knocky Music feature from Destro. I got Mo Dirty on the track. One of my new tracks, Bye Bitch.
Bye Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a few people.
Do you consider your entertainment to be your main job? Or no?
Not at all.
Not at all. So you working on the side?
You can say that. You know, I'm a mother, so being a mother comes first.
For sure.
That's more than a full-time job.
You got babies or you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I'm just fucking with you.
Close. You know, I was married. I have 4 children. Almost grown.
Right.
No, not really, but.
And I remember the dog. Remember that dog?
Yeah.
That bad dog.
That's Puppy Tones.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't have a manager?
No.
How do you book shows? I mean, what, people just call you? How they?
I pretty much like to work with everybody directly. You know, I'm pretty much an outgoing person, so there's no need for attitudes or anything like that. I put up my number all the time, 2606 Sekret. You can call me, text me if you want to order a calendar. Everything I do is pretty much independent. I just pretty much invest into everything I do myself.
That's some real woman shit there. What made you get off into the calendar?
Well, I actually started modeling before I started playing around with music, you know. So it was just something that I felt that I needed to complete before I moved on to the next project.
Okay. You being a sexy person, how do you deal with your fans?
How do I deal with
How do you deal with your fans? I know it's gotta be like, you know, these motherfuckers gotta be just getting on your nerves and shit. God damn.
You know, I just try to take every day one step at a time and just be positive. So people contact me, I'll be nice, but if you push the wrong button, I'm gonna go off.
Right.
So, you know, I'm open, you know, pretty much. It's really not a secret.
It's not a secret. It's just Detroit Sekret.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you get the name from?
Where did I get the name from? I was actually taking classes a few years back at Star Factory.
Okay.
Shout out to B Squeezy. And he said, go home and think of one word to describe yourself.
Okay.
And I thought about it. And I said, you know, I'm really shy, so people aren't going to expect what I'm doing.
Okay.
So when I went back, I told them, Sekret. Detroit's best kept secret.
Right.
Coming out. So it stuck, and after I got divorced, I changed my name permanently.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you secret for real now, huh? So that's your name.
Yep.
I know this is a monthly DVD. So what you got going on for the month of February?
For the month of February,
Yes.
I've been invited to a few parties. I was pretty much trying to leave it open to, you know, get some rest and finish up my mixtape so I could put it out probably around the first week in March. Yeah.
So that's when they can expect to actually
Get the actual mixtape with the songs, and there'll probably be a DVD in it as well.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Is that going to be? Is that going to be with the sex tape and the sex tape all together?
It's pretty much just gonna be videos of me doing what I do, being sexy.
Okay, cool. How can the people get your calendar?
If you want to mail order my calendar, you can text me or call me at 2606 Sekret. 2606 Sekret. You can follow me on Twitter at I hate DET Sekret with a K.
I hate Sekret.
You know, don't like if you gonna hate publicly. You know?
Really?
Follow me, whatever. Or you can go to the website. Got a few links up right now for the calendars. They're $20. DetroitSecretOnline.com.
Is there anything you want to tell these people down here?
I want to say, stop hating on each other. You know, stop expecting things for free. Stop thinking people owe you something, and move on with your life. Stay positive, because money is not going to come to a depressed person. This is Detroit Secret. I want to give a shout out to Xposure, Lomax Entertainment, Lomax. I endorse you guys. Much love.
Starting and growing your business is a challenge and is one task that a growing entrepreneur faces daily. Within a fluctuating economy, the task can sometimes seem daunting. So how does a small business tap into a big market? With the internet being one of the most powerful tools a business can utilize, being able to reach the consumer market is essential to growing your business. Let us help you. At Xposure Media, we provide you with the media tools you need to help expose your business, whether it's print media like business cards and flyers, or visual media like photography and video. Whatever it is you need for your business, Xposure Media is your one-stop shop for all your media needs. Xposure Media have been providing services to satisfy customers since 2003. We pride ourselves on courtesy and professionalism and at making sure you are our top priority. So give us a call. We'll be glad to help you. Xposure Media. We specialize in everything. We do.
What up, though? This Miss Pure. I'm here with Manny Mad Dog.
Yes.
Tell them what's going on with you.
And you know, we up at the TMG studios right now. This is your boy Mad Dog, you know what I mean? Manny Mad Dog, how the fuck you know me? Manny, it's all good, man. We in the building right now, the TMG Studios, TMG Experience, man. It's a lot of stars up in this building tonight, you feel me? A lot of people coming through, man. We have my man Jace up in here tonight, man. So for real and all that, you know what I mean? Part of the camp, man. We got the tour coming out. You feel me? The tour's about to be crazy, man.
Right.
The reunion tour. Look for it, man. It's gonna be so for real. Public announcement, Shy, and High Five.
When is this now?
It's coming out for the springtime.
Right.
But then we doing something else for Valentine, for the ladies, because you know we got that bedroom music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we gonna put out the mixtape for them, man. The bedroom music is gonna be something real grown and sexy, you know what I mean? From the old to the new. These are all cats that had careers in the 90s, did their things, did their tours, had platinum albums, and all that, excuse me. And are coming back now with new records.
Right.
Still sounding good, still sounding hot, still sounding relevant, looking relevant, you feel me?
Right.
And feeling good, man. I mean, like, what we need right now is some feel-good music.
True.
You feel me?
True.
There's too much hardship going on for you to continue to tell me about it in your records.
True.
You feel me? I'm in the same place you at, so it's like, stop talking to me about it.
Say, I don't want to hear no more.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's how hip-hop initiated, man. You know, like, I've been doing this for 25 years, and I was there at the beginning of the Bronx, doing it at the park, doing it in
you from the Bronx?
You from the Bronx, baby.
Okay.
Straight up, man.
Right.
You feel me? Allerton Ave, 161.
Okay.
Ended up and still on the house in Draxtik in the Bronx.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm still, my roots are still embedded in the Bronx, man. But I'm from the beginning when we were in Pole Park and all that, and we was plugging up into the poles to get the music. Cool Herk, Grandmaster Cass, Busy B. You feel me?
Right.
We had all them old school cats there at that time, man. Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. Like, you know what I mean? It's so crazy to reflect back on that time and be like, damn, I was there. I was a young jit.
Right.
You feel me? But I was there, like, That's the beginning of all of this is happening now.
Right. Tell me a little something about the culture.
I mean, the culture is multifaceted, man. It's breakdancing, you know what I mean? It's graffiti, you know what I mean? It's tagging like we used to do back in the days on the trains in the Bronx. You feel me? It's freestyling, ciphers.
Okay.
You feel me? It's breakdancing. It's, you know, it's so many things, man. It's mixing. You feel me? It's niggas jamming for real, like records.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's where the culture came from. Like, you know, it's the 5 elements of hip hop.
Right.
And you had Africa Baba, the Cool Herk, and all of them that came back from the days, man. Big up to them, man, for starting this culture. You feel me? This is your boy Mad Dog. You already know TMG's finest, the collective, man. We up in the building with Miss Pure, man. Pure Media, Pure Magazine, man. They're doing it real big, man. If you ain't on that, man, I don't know what you doing, man. Get your business right. Get your pureness right, man. You know, I'm pure, man. Let's go.
Yo, what up? This your boy King Dolly.
And this your boy Danny J.
And right now we out with Pure Xposure Media. So go ahead and check us out, man. Let's get it started.
Make sure y'all check us out on Twitter, Managemania, at ManageFans as well too. Also Instagram, same thing. So
new updates, videos, and stuff like that. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube. That's Management TV. Alright, so check us out.
What up, though? Pure Xposure Media. All your media needs. Shout out to Miss Pure and Lomax, Charlie Picasso, straight from Woodrow to Detroit, Alpha Male, baby. Put the stamp on. Whoa.
What up, though? This is Miss Pure Xposure Media. I'm here with Big Good.
What up, though?
Today, he's finna tell you his story, you know what I mean? I think he's one of the hardest working producers, artists that's out here doing the damn thing. He's doing a lot of traveling. You know what I'm saying? He's super dad. I call him super dad because this nigga super dad. You know, he's doing a lot of shit right now. So tell him what's going on with you.
Well, basically, man, right now, the only thing I'm doing is preparing to release the album, the Debt Collector Reloaded album. You know what I'm saying? Working on the Black Government inaugural ball album. Working on my son's project. He got a 7-song EP we about to drop. I mean, I'm just working, man. I got my little man, Vizu, working on his project. There's a lot of projects I'm working on. Then on top of that, I'm doing the Pinky, you know, the porn star Pinky. I'm working on her project. Well, actually, it's already pretty much wrapped up. It's called Moving Me. We're about to drop it real soon. Black Government Gang featured on there. We got a bunch of different features. Richie Rich from Oakland. Man, Filthy Rich, Jay Stalin from Oakland. Black Government Gang for sure is on there. My son's songs, his single is on there. And you know, it's just a lot of work going on, man. We just doing a lot, trying to stay as busy as we can stay. You know what I'm saying? Without slowing down. You know.
When do you think that you want to start getting paid with industry money? Or let's even take it back a little further. From the time you've been doing the music, 5 years old, till now, what's holding you from getting this industry money? Because, you know,
I mean, really with me, the whole thing about it is I'm just not gonna settle for whatever they throw out there. Like, you know, I don't want to just jump on any deal. I want to make sure any deal that I do is gonna be beneficial for my company. No, I really don't want to just do what the average artist would do. Like, they'll just jump on whatever because of the struggle.
right.
And where I come from, like, it's always been a struggle. So I'm used to that. It's not something that I'm not used to. I can deal with the struggle. And I feel like as long as I can maintain and sustain until I get to that point where I'm getting industry money or getting the type of money that I want to get as an artist, producer, CEO, whatever the case may be, I'm going to just keep grinding. I mean, that's what it's about. It's all a grind. You know what I'm saying? And anything that come overnight, I don't want it. So that's just my outlook on that as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying?
So we just finished talking about why niggas, you know, always concentrating on putting the D on the map. I mean, what's your take on it, Big Gov? I mean, tell me your take on it and what you think about that.
They ain't never been nowhere to see nothing else. I mean, if you stuck on 7 Mile and your radius is 7 Mile Greenfield, Southfield, and you don't go no further than that, all you know is 7 Mile Greenfield, Southfield. So when you make records and all you yelling out is 7 Mile Southfield and Greenfield, and then these records get out to the rest of the world and people looking at you crazy because they don't understand nothing about that, then, you know, that's just something that I feel like the mentality of Detroit artists will never change unless they get out and start seeing what they need to see. And in my eyes, I feel like, you know, what I do is I gotta go to other regions and other places and soak up game and see what they got going on to make my shit stand out and make my shit better. You know what I'm saying? And push my career further, because I can't stay stuck or stagnant because I want to represent for where I'm from. Like, everybody know I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, you must have been under a rock. But if you know me in California, you know me in Atlanta, you know me in New York, you know me in Miami, you know where I'm from. I got it tatted on me. It's Detroit is, I'm always wearing my D hat. I'm everywhere with this Detroit shit. All right, man, you already know what it is, man. It's your nigga Big Gov, man, right here with Pure Exposure Media, man. We rocking out. You ain't fucking with Pure Exposure, you unknown. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? We don't know you. Pure Exposure Media, man, right here. Big Gov, Black Government's boss. We do this.
What up, dog? It's Miss Pure. I'm here today with Chicken. Talk to the people.
Hey, appreciate y'all stopping by. We at TMG Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. We from Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make history. Exactly what I'm saying. You know, just working.
Okay, Chicken, you're an artist, right? We came in here, you was in the booth working. We interrupted.
No. See what happened was, I'm not an artist. You know what I'm saying? I produce.
Okay.
But I was like, shit, might as well try to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just trying some shit, but it's actually working out for me right now. So
okay.
That's what's happening. Okay.
So you do many things. It's not just. I mean, was you rapping? I ain't hear the rapping part. I just heard one little part. It kind of sounded like you was singing though.
I mean, I've been producing for artists for years, so it's like I just reeled off on it. But I done seen like level. I done seen Trip record, done Trip record. I done seen Young Dogg record. I done seen Soda record. I done seen Future record. I done seen Zoe cool. I just seen a lot of cats record, and I just, like, when I hear people, I just know what it fucking sound like. So I was like, well, some people don't like constructive criticism. Right. So I do. Right. I learned from it. So what I did was I just said, I'm gonna try it. And I ended up doing a few choruses on my beats, you know. Okay. And
so you working? Yeah. Okay, but what you working on right now?
Right now, we working on, we got the TMG Experience episode 1 that's dropping in February, coming soon. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Working with M-Bass, working with No Soda, working with Gorilla Zone. I'm just working with a few artists, you know, paper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to see what we can come up with, because everybody think they know the system to the game, and I just feel like it's about what the people want. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if the people vibe to you, that's what get your buzz going. It ain't about what I can say, what the next person can say. You know, it's just about what the people like. So I'm just trying to do me as a perspective and then see what the people like, you know.
How long you been doing you?
Let's say, I've been producing like 14 years.
So, I'm telling you, maybe 10 years.
Yeah, 10. Really, I played around for 6 years because I really didn't think I wanted to be a basketball star, but I was so little. That's how I felt like. I took that to heart for the little people.
Right.
But anyway, I
I was in the band. I was in the college band in Jackson State. Went to TSU, Tennessee State University. In the band, all the way from elementary on. But I never thought about producing. I just was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Until one day I had met LC. That's another person part of us with the trick, along with Jit the Beast and Spook the Monsters, four of us. But with that being said, I met him and he was just like he needed somebody to run with him. So I just was like, come on, just to be doing something, but it turned out to be a great situation for me as a person and in my music. You know how you just picture yourself being at such a level, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't even got yet, you know what I'm saying, but you working towards it, so.
You see it coming?
Yeah, I see it coming.
Okay. Have anything to tell these people on this monthly DVD, what's going on with you?
Alright, check this out. We got the TMG Experience episode 1 coming out February. We looking forward. We got numerous artists that we working with, singles that we finna drop. That's finna come out. I don't know it coming out. Get at me on Twitter at chicken_SDT. That's spelled with like regular chicken, like a chicken you eat, like breast, legs, and thighs, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to give a shout out to my Miss Beautiful, Miss Pure, at Pure Xposure Media and Magazine. Y'all know we do for the check and be able to get some.
What up, though? This is Miss Pure Xposure Media, Pure Xposure Magazine, Lomax on the camera, and we got Blue. Talk to the people, Blue.
What up, though? It's your boy Blue out, no doubt. 88.1 WHPR, Turbulence Radio, Detroit Ride Radio. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? Check me out with the radio shows. We getting it in. Also, CEO of R Block Incorporated. That's my baby. You know what I mean? We got some of the hardest artists you'll ever hear in life. This is the truth. We got some of the hottest production you ever hear, you know what I mean? Shout out to the whole squad. You know what I'm saying, on the production and on the writing. You know what I mean, I did my thing. I've been an artist, I've been out there. I'll probably get back out there again, but right now it's all about business. So, you know, that's what I'm here to talk about.
Okay. Said a lot there. From the last time I seen this guy, he was on-air personality. You know, now he went from that to program director. How does it feel to be the program director? You know, that's some gangster shit to have as a musician.
Yeah, it's just feel like it's a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I feel privileged to have a position. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that they see that I have, you know what I'm saying, what it takes to do the job. Okay. So now it's all about fulfilling that. You know what I'm saying? Obligation.
Okay. What is it most that you like about having that position?
Being able to help people. Being able to help people and being in a position to make a whole lot of money.
I like that. So you like helping people?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like to help people out.
Okay. The R. What do R block? The R with R block stand for?
Well, the R block represents the word hour.
Hour?
Yeah. You know, the street I was raised on is Revere. It starts with an R as well.
Okay.
But the true meaning and essence of our block is that it's our block. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is our block. This is our company. This is our city. This is our world.
Okay.
And it's our responsibility to, you know what I mean, make it the best that we can make it.
Okay.
So, you know, I apply that to music. It's our responsibility to make the best music that we can make. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to better the world.
You got a record company. What's the name of that?
R Block Incorporated.
R Block Incorporated.
Yeah. You see that right there.
For sure. So, who are some of the artists that you have on your label?
Some of the artists are Dave Wesley,
Okay.
LRV, Dre Money, General SS, Crankstar Weeds,
Okay.
Fees, Maxwood, and myself. Blew out.
I mean, that's pretty thick.
Yeah, and then we have, you know, I got some super producers on the team as well. Dave Weston is a producer. Frank Star Reeves is a producer. Myself. And then we got the big homie Demencio Keys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro. Chris Mix. You know what I'm saying? Killer Smooth. And you know, we right across from Amp Filler. You know what I'm saying? That's the big bro. That's who brought us all in the game. Rest in peace, Jay Dilla. You know what I'm saying? That's where, you know what I'm saying, Amp Filler come from. He our block as well.
Yeah. How can I get at you?
Like, get at me on the Twitter, Facebook, at Blew Out, Our Block Incorporated at Gmail, Blue Outro at Gmail, BLUOUTRO at Gmail. Major shout out to Pure Xposure Media. To my peoples, y'all make sure y'all mess with them. And my man Lomax on the camera, he holding it down. Y'all see he got that steady hand, so you know what I'm saying, I need somebody to film that motion pictures, that big budget, you know what I'm saying. Y'all let my man Lomax, he get it in. The videos, all that. Pure Exposure Media, Lomax Film.
What up, though? This your boy Lomax with Pure Exposure Media, and I am here with a Detroit pioneer, the one and only DK Draxtik. My guy, how you doing?
No, what up, though, bro?
So tell me, man, what's going on with you? Where we at right now, man?
Well, we down off of Woodward, 8801, the Lighthouse. We down here rehearsing for the child support play that's coming up February the 9th. In conglomeracy with my whole production staff here. My man Nickel Slick. Nickel Slick. It's one of my producers. Shout out to Nickel Slick. Carter Slick. Brought us all together. High Life Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We get it in February the 9th. That's next month. Coming up real soon. Holler at us for tickets. Come on and holler at us. We're doing it real big. Trying to do it Tyler Perry, his name? Trying to do it Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, you know.
Hopefully we can get it cracking like that.
You know he on this downslide, so y'all got to take over the spot, you know what I'm saying? Because they're looking for people like y'all.
Detroit need its shine. I don't think nobody else from here doing it quite that big. I don't know too many other people from Detroit that's doing plays. You know anybody?
Nah, I don't know too many people, man. I mean, you know, I might try to get off the tour myself. I try to get Slick a little competition, you know what I'm saying? So tell me what's going on with your music, man. I mean, that Money Don't Stop was a hot track, and I do have to commend you for letting me, you know, just allowing me to work behind the scenes for the video of that, man. I appreciate it, you know. But what's going on, you know, with your music, man? What you got coming up?
Hey, well, on that note, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, because that project wouldn't have came out as magnificent and bright and well lit.
Oh, you know, man, that's how I do, you know.
Real big hand in that project, in that video. That's on YouTube for y'all, by the way. My channel, you can subscribe to that. Keep up with me, Draxtik, DRAXTIK 777. That's Draxtik 777. That's my YouTube channel. You can keep up with all my videos and catch that Money Don't Stop video on there right now, along with any other future videos that I put out within the near future. We got the album coming out. By the way, that Money Don't Stop is out right now. iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, Google Play. I mean, the list really goes on and on. Xbox Live, whatever. Anywhere you can get a song in MP3 form, you can find that Money Don't Stop. DK Draxtik is the name. You don't remember the name, remember the game. Money Don't Stop. Punch it in, you see I come up. Anyway, the album is coming out real soon. I want to give you the title name, but I want you to interview me again. The title, I feel like, is so hot. I don't want nobody jacking.
Oh, yeah. We gonna make that happen. We gonna make that happen.
It's one of them titles that I feel like should have been done already. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody hear it, before I get to drop it, somebody might try to bite off me. And I want to be the first one to do it, because ain't nobody done it. I'm telling you now, it's original. Nobody's done it. This title is something that is catchy. Trust me, you're going to feel it. The album is dropping real soon. I haven't even made the release date for it just yet. But the album is just going through all the formalities, all the mixing and mastering. You know what I'm saying? I still got to get, I'm trying to decide who I really want to do this final artwork for me.
Okay.
This is all the formalities. All the album is really done.
Well, you know, you can holler at Pure Exposure Media for some artwork. You know that. You know, we got kind of all facets of that. You know, CD duplication, all that shit.
Okay.
You know, DVD coming out, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we do, man.
Okay, well that's another business venture that we gonna have to endeavor.
Absolutely. So you know, tell real quick, you know, tell the people where they can get at you at, man. When they want to find you, you know, they want to add you to show dates, tour dates. All right, my guy.
You can keep up with me at Facebook/Draxtik. You gotta remember how to spell it. I got an X in the middle and a K at the end. It's Draxtik, but I spell it different because I'm unique like that.
All right, real quick.
In the middle, DRAX. My man, Lomax, Pure Exposure Media. Much love, family. I love you. We gotta get it back in, man, for when his album drop, baby.
Bet.
DK Draxtik, let's get it.
My guy. What up, though? This your boy Lomax with Pure Exposure. I'm standing here right now with a true Detroit legend, man. This is my guy. Pioneered all this shit in Detroit, man. From rock bottom, got you back entertainment song. Big Herk, man. How you doing, my guy?
What up, though? You alright, bro?
Oh yeah, man. You know I'm doing my thing, Pure Exposure. We going everywhere from here, you know, Detroit to the A, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. What you got coming up? What you doing?
You know, I got a few bands coming up. We got that long-awaited Overdose album that's been like a few years in the making right now. That's finally getting ready to be released by early spring. Late spring, early summer. We got the video Trap Going Ham on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Which we put out like last summer, you know what I'm saying? But somebody was hating and called in and said we had inappropriate materials and took the video down. We reposted it, but now a lot of the views that was on there we couldn't get back, so it was gonna look misleading as far as the actual total views, but it's been a good response. Views was good, you know what I'm saying? Man, Devious got the Crack 3 mixtape out of stores right now.
All right.
So I mean, that's one of my artists on the company. Young Herk, my son, coming out with something. Really, that's the main part of the company is us three, and then my cousin Mo. You know, so he's CEO and manager with me on the label. As far as me, you know, I've been doing stuff for years, man. About 20 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing legitimate songs, radio-wise, stuff like that, for maybe 15. You know, 15 years. So started, like I say, man, we did the Motor Living thing. That was me, Jay Nutty, Charlie Picasso, my man Trust, Woodrow for life, you know what I'm saying? Then we went over that and did the rock bottom thing, you know what I mean? That took us to another level as far as just advancing with the music and radio playing and whatnot. And after that, I did my own thing, you know what I'm saying? Which is the Guilty as Charged album. That was my debut album, with the classic Polish album out at the time. Detroit Classical, cop that, man. Y'all can change Guilty as Charged. Then we did the Still Guilty mixtape, which is like a reflection of what we did to create Guilty as Charged. Then, you know, we did the Got Your Back when I started my company, because it was Got Your Back Management. We made it a label, and I had a bunch of other artists along with Devious, you know. We did the Playtime's Over, Project 313 movie, you know what I mean? The 5K1 movie, Clip and Pile, Yup Mouth. And just been working, you know what I'm saying? I got my own chip, well, I have my own chip out, Rap Snacks, you know what I mean? Big Herk. That was a few years back, you know what I mean? The only artist in the city with his own chip, so that was a big blessing.
I remember that.
You know what I mean?
I think I ate a couple of them chips before, my guy.
They make their own flavor too.
Right.
They just come with their own, so you gotta roll with it. But you know, people liked it for the most part. Said it was real hot. But other than that, man, I'm trying to work with everybody in the city. Everybody, you know what I mean?
Right. You done did shit with what? Trick, Eminem.
Everybody, majors and local and independent cats. You know what I'm saying? As far as in the city, like Eminem, Obi Trice, Tricks. All the way down to cats you might not even never heard of. I just work with everybody, you know what I'm saying?
You did some 8-Ball MJG, AG?
Yeah, I'll touch on that. As far as major artists, I done worked with 8-Ball, Jazzy Faye, Rick Ross, Slum Village, Breed.
Those some heavy hitters, man. I mean,
man, a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. I'm still independent. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can't take any kind of deal, bro. You know
I feel you.
We moving you as independent, and you know, there's been situations we had on the floor, but it didn't pan out the way we wanted at the time. So we'll see what happens in the future. But right now, pushing this Got Your Back Entertainment. That's my company, CEO. Like I say, Young Devious, Young Herk, and the artists besides me on the company. Looking for stuff for them. But cop that Crack 3 from Young Devious. In stores 9, go to YouTube, check out some of the little slide videos we did on him and Young Herk and some other stuff along with the Trap Going Ham. Also, go check out that Shake That Shit video who was shot by my man Mark, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, my brother.
My man Mark, you know what I'm saying, who ain't with us no more, Mark Fern and Mr. Car Gang. Will always carry his legacy, man. You both got a personal relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that, man.
Yeah.
You know, he helped even mentor you some with the filming and all that. And rest his soul, man. We'll keep it moving and keep doing bigger and better things in his name and in ours, you know what I mean?
Definitely, man. You know, he got me back into this, man. I mean, he mentored me back into it, man. He taught me a lot, as well as yourself. You also taught me a lot. I mean, we got some history, my guy.
He networked a lot on some stuff that people might not even know, man. But, you know, it's all for a reason, you know what I mean? How people come together and, like I said, we're going to keep Mark's name going, man, and keep on doing big things this year, man. So, we're looking for the overdose coming soon. That's the next project.
All right. Now, you know, you still got tons of fans, man, including these kids, man. I mean, you done a lot for the kids, man. You done did everything from hats from the holidays. I mean, name some more of the stuff you done, man, because these kids look up to you. I mean, they want to know what to do, you know, they want to know how to get in the game. They want to know what stuff to look out for, what not to do. I mean, give them a little bit about, you know, what you know, man.
Well, you know, I mean, it's just real simple, man. Do the right thing, man. Don't be a follower, be a leader out here. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like I'm perfect. I made mistakes in the past, and really I'm blessed to be here. But sometimes you get to a point in life where you're going to go left or go right.
Yep.
And you got to know how to make that right decision, man. You can't think for what everybody else wants you to think what's right for yourself. As far as music goes, keep pushing your music. You love music, you love rap, you love singing, whatever your music is, just keep doing it. Put your heart to it. Don't do it just because what you see on TV, because you want jury and fame and money. Do it because you love the art. And there you'll always have it, you know what I mean? None of the other stuff coming in that come with it, you know what I mean? So love what you do. Push hard and don't let nobody stop you, man. Stop the way people that doing negative shit, they ain't positive, productive. Don't mess with them, you know what I mean? And that's how it works, man. Like I said, I speak to kids, I've been talking to different schools about stop the violence, man, stop the violence. Rallies in the past, we performed for free, going around the city, different schools and whatnot. I've talked, I sit on the panel with the city council. So I got a lot of, you know, input into my community.
All right.
My kids go to private school. They're not in some sheltered school way out.
Right.
Docks away from everybody to go right to private school, you know what I mean? I mean, go right to public school. So I'm a part of the community, a fish in the community, and I'm gonna keep being that way.
Well, speaking of your kids, man, you got a son, man, that, you know, that play for the Dogg's high school football team in Detroit, man. Touch on him real quick, just a little bit.
Man, shout out to Cass Tech, you know what I mean? They 2-time back-to-back defensive state champs. You know, he played on the team, graduating this year, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's my son, DeWine, you know what I mean? We call him Lil Herk. Lil Herk the second, because my other son, Lil Herk too. He a little older than him.
You doing that George Foreman thing.
Right. That's young Herk. That's when that's rapping. But yeah, I'm proud of him, man. He graduated. They did good this year. They did good last year. You know, we just trying to teach them what's right, man, and make sure our kids develop into positive, productive people in the community. Whether you rap or not, that's what the whole point is. It ain't just rapping.
Right.
The whole thing is do whatever is best for you. Like he rap a little bit, but he more into schooling and other things too. He ain't just rapping. So rapping might not always be what you need to be doing. You might like it, but you gotta always keep yourself in the books. Find something that works for you that can make you some money out in this world the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, tell the people where they can get at you, man. You know, where they can find a lot of your work. You know, how can they contact you?
You can catch me on that Facebook, Woodrow Big Herk. You can catch me on Twitter at BigHerk313 or Got Your Back Entertainment on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I had an Instagram page up, but some lame done took my identity, acting like he's me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to redo another.
That's only
page.
one you. Only one you.
Here, man. All here really act like he's me on the page, but so Instagram we ain't got a page yet. We got to put another page up.
Okay.
We just out there on mostly all the little social networks, like I said, Facebook, Twitter. Woodrow Big Herk on Facebook. You know what I mean? Big Herk313 on Twitter, or Got Your Back Entertainment on Twitter. You know, that's what's up, man. So check that Trap on Ham video out. Looking for the overdose, look out that Devious, the Crackery mixtape. Looking for Young Herk in my blood, man. That's what's up. Got your back. What up, though? Shout out to Miss Pure, Pure Exposure magazine. You know what I'm saying? We go back, we got a little history. How you doing, baby? It's been a long time. My man Plug, you know what I mean? We're doing the filming right now as we speak. That's my man. We go back 20 years.
Absolutely.
Little bucks, young bucks running around here, so y'all support what they do it. You know what I mean? And let's network this shit, man. Got your back. Free Nutty, free Knock, definitely. Gotta put that in there. Free Blackface. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, just keep it moving, man. 2013 is here. Let's do it big, man. You got your back.
Hey, man, thank you for your time, Big Herk. And like you say, ain't nothing but love. You still my big brother. I still look up to you like one, even though, you know, I got a little history on my age there. But thanks a lot for your time, my guy.
Woodrow for life, man.